There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Paul George.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's George in its small forward. And for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving is out there with MP. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. We're so happy to celebrate New Year's Day with NBA action. Hoping everyone got enough sleep last night. Greg, I know you did, but Happy New Year nonetheless.
Yeah, and I know you didn't make it to the ball drop either, Kevin, especially since you had to prep for this game. Now, hopefully these players had the same mindset.
And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Maxey against Irving. Maxey, no good. Outside, Davis. It's stolen. Irving against Maxey. Now, Watford. Last game we saw him score 14. Embiid. And that one's drained from the low block.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively, just 1 for 4 so far.
Davis finds Embiid. Davis with a screen on Embiid. And Davis throws it down hard.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Embiid with the screen on Irving. Pass to Embiid. Tries it from 19. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Now, how many times have we seen AD run this action? He sets a screen to get open. Davis making it look so easy.
McCain against MP. And the rejection by Lively. And it's out of bounds as touched by Lively. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Embiid. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks frontcourt gem.
And now the addition of Cooper Flag at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Maxey. To McCain. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. Back to Maxey. Off target from 3-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP outside. Back to Irving. Now MP. 6 to shoot. Lively a screen on McCain. And finished off by Lively.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to McCain. Here's George. Now Watford. Shot to stop the run. MP grabs the miss. Flag with it. George picks him up. MP with it. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. And finished off by Lively.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Embiid. His last outing with 20 points. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Anthony Davis.
And there's the power Davis gives you up front. He is a terrific lob partner.
The 76ers trail by 12, and timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for Flag. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Here's Grimes. Here's Maxey. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
MP dishes to Davis. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 5. Back to Davis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Maxey. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Now, here's MP. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mavericks leading by 14. Back to Thompson. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 10 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to McCain. Here's Watford. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
Davis with a screen on McCain. MP finds Davis. Good. And that's 12 points for Anthony Davis.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside, Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Maxey's got his second bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now, here's MP. And he gets it to go. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The 76ers trail by 18. Maxey kicks to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
Back to Irving for the three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. Screen by Watford. Shot by Grimes. No good. Dallas leading by 19 points. And the basket by MP. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And here's Maxey outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Yep, it counts. MP's got 9. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Outside for Davis. MP outside. Close the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And here's Maxey outside. Gets that one to drop, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
Well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Embiid. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Edgecombe. He's out there with Jared McCain. Andre Drummond is out there with Quentin Grimes. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Dallas has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Washington. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Russell against McCain. Lets a floater go, and it's sent back by Russell. Marshall passes to MP. Taken away. Here's Edgecombe. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. No one covering. McCain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
That's as good as it gets.
Woo! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Now, here's MP. He's got 15. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. Offline with his 3. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Edgecombe. To the paint. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Edgecombe. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
Flag is checked in for the Mavericks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. George is checked in. Now, here's MP. He lobs it up. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
And here are the Mavericks now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. And it's Russell missing. Now, here is George. Tight defense on him. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pocket 6. Here's Flag. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Now George. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Now look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
And so MP will bring it up for Dallas. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Outside, George. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Maxey with it. Last game he had 28 points. Outside, George from the arc. And it's Irving with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Thompson. Davis kicks to MP. Back to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Davis has got 20 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Embiid against Davis. Shot from the low block, and that's off the glass and in. Embiid's got 8 points.
Great opportunity, and he capitalizes.
Irving finds MP. Five to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Davis can't get it to go. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, that's a classic example of a tough road loss. If they had been at home with their crowd's energy behind them, things may have turned out differently.
Irving passes to MP. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The kick out to Irving. Back to MP. Down low. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And here's Maxey outside. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
One shot.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quinn Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Now, MP. Paul George missing from long range. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. To the middle to halt the run, and it's laid in by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got 10 points in the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP passes to Washington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Washington's got 4 points now in the quarter. 76ers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. George sets a screen. Shot by Grimes, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And Edgecombe gets it to go. He's got 12.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it. trying to lift his teammates up.
Here's MP. 21 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Maxey. And Irving with the basket on the assist by MP.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. Trains the three-pointer.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Irving kicks to MP. Right wing. Here he goes. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached to understand the game at the highest level and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Guys, back over to you.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's MP after the Sixers pick up 2. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Count it.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Davis against Embiid. Four on the clock. Outside, George. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Red line! Okay, they're thinking about the shot. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And switching back to discuss that first half of action, MP having himself a game.
MP is stunting on him, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so here is Dallas, and it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. MP out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. And George kicks to Maxey. McCain against MP. Just 5 on the clock. McCain's shot is off. Goes up. And the dunk by MP.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
The 76ers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Maxey passes to Embiid. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
And here is MP. 27 points for him. To the inside, Lively. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lively's got 8.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Watford. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watford's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
MP finds Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Watford. The 3 from George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
MP outside. Inside, clock at 4, and another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Maxey looking it over. Lively against Embiid. And there it is for him. He's got 14.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Davis has the open look. Misses the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Embiid, no good. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. MP against McCain. A 3 from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Maxey against Lively. Left side, Maxey. Pass to McCain. In the corner, George with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. And
but can he hold off Father Time?
Here's Maxey following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to Watford. And Davis sends it back.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's McCain. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And here is MP after Paul George getting his three to go. MP against McCain. And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 33.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a three of his own.
Outside, Maxey. Bounce pass from McCain. Pass to George. Now Watford. Over Irvin. Again, Philadelphia. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. MP outside. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 36.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Took him no time at all on that one.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
MP outside. And the Mavericks another three.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Embiid sets the pick for George. And there's the drive. Outside, Maxey. From downtown, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Now, and another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game. Here's Maxey following the basket by Anthony Davis. Now Watford. He has 7. That one, no good. Great D that time from Davis. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Another possession, another assist.
A playmaking master class in session, and he has outdistanced his own previous high. A new mark for the second most assists in a game.
He is pushing all the right buttons. The defense trying to stay on a string, but little do they know, he's the one pulling those strings. Watford's got 1 3-pointer and good. He hits it again.
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down all season.
Well, GA, with all these 40-point performances, he's close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we haven't seen this many 40-point games in a long time. He is close to matching his airness, Michael Jordan, who scored 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87.
Lively with the screen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lively's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now, MP. After the missed 3 from Tyrese. And again, another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down. George with the bucket.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now, here's MP, and another assist.
He set a new single-game high for assists, transcending his own previous record. Take notes at home because class is in session.
And his ability to manipulate the defense to create opportunities for his teammates is unlike anything we've seen before. We have to go back to the greats, and he is certainly one of them. And Philadelphia calls time here. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Washington's checked in for Derek Lively. Thompson comes in for Flash. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Pass to McCain. Takes it off the glass. McCain's got 5 points so far.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Really left alone that time.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Philadelphia shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Here's McCain, and Davis sends it back.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Now, here's MP. He's got 44.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
29 seconds left to play in the third. McCain gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Shot clock at 6. Fades. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone, and we just saw a record-shattering performance in that last quarter of play.
A new high for the most assists in a single game has been achieved. IQ and ball handling on a different level. We're witnessing the evolution of the game.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Quentin Grimes out there with George. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here is Russell. 76ers getting the bucket. Thompson for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside, Maxey. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before. That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Right side, Russell. Pass to Washington. Thompson for the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Mavs.
And this is Thompson's calling.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. MP comes in for Russell. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Trendon Watford comes in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. MP finds Christie. MP outside. And another one!
His elite offensive play has made its mark once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point game. He's got to be in the conversation for greatest of all time.
I mean, certainly Michael Jordan, the guy he just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who's the best ever.
Pass to Christie. Now here's MP. Back to Christie. Latrey. The rebound by Paul George. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The rebound by Washington.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
A three from MP. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to George, trying to get something going. Mavericks with the rebound. And here is MP. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
It's good.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Now, MP. To the middle. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McCain against MP. On the wing, George. Back to Grimes. Here's McCain. Sinks the triple.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
And so, MP will bring it up for Dallas. Washington with the screen on McCain. Thompson, and another assist for him.
Well, I know a lot of you aren't surprised, but he's now 5th all-time in assists for NBA rookies.
Yeah, he has been dodging and dishing all season long. The confidence he brought to this league is certainly something to behold. It's off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. MP right side. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love
love to see that. MP elevating.
Philadelphia's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Watford with it. Launches it. Offensive rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's MP. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Outside, Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
Here's Marshall. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. The 76ers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. A nice shot by McCain.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Here's MP, and it's Dallas with another.
MP has an innate ability to just pull up and knock them down. Very impressive for a developing player.
Philadelphia shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. The three from George connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Marshall. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. MP up top. He's covered by Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's MP. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he banks in the layup.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
MP inside. McCain defending. A nice shot by MP.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never